Okay, hey everybody, Dan Fitzpatrick here at stockmarketmentor.com. By the way, if you are a member, I want you to make sure you check out my training session today. I talked all about how to improve your numbers by a lot if you just deal with the R multiples as opposed to just money. It's going to be a big help to you. We got great rave reviews on it. So if you are a member, go there. By the way, if you're not, sign up. Free trial, you can watch it and make some dough. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Talking about Nvidia. A company reported earnings after the bell, and it actually beat the numbers. The estimates for earnings were 101 pennies. Instead, they made 105. Revenue, the estimates were for 46 billion. They actually came out 46.74. So they beat the numbers pretty good. The issue was on a couple other things where they're not really assuming any H2O shipments, a few other things as well. They did, though, announce a buyback. I forget the amount. I forget the actual dollar amount, and I don't think it really matters, at least for our purposes here. All I give a crap about is the chart. But overall, the quarter was pretty good. The question is, will it be good enough to push this stock up to 200? My bet is, I don't think so. I was talking on Sirius XM Biz Radio today, and that's what I was talking about with Janet Alvarez, that from a technical standpoint, you're just not going to get this stock up to 200 unless they have a monster quarter, which they had, but it still ain't enough. So what are we going to do? What are you going to do with this tomorrow? So we'll look at how this traded in after hours. You can see what happened. And like the first big move is typically the wrong big move. In other words, this fell about 4.5%, almost immediately came back up about 3%. So those of you that sold down here are kind of licking your wounds because you probably got stopped out there. Bottom line is the stock is just kind of drifting right around 176. So we'll look at this on the daily chart, right smack dab in the middle of this range. So what I would do, frankly, tomorrow is not much. I would look at this 50-day moving average. This is a monster stock. Don't get the wrong idea. It's got a relative strength rating of 99. Doesn't get any better than that. So if the stock happens to pull back to the 50-day moving average, that's when you want to buy the stock. I don't see it going further than that. I think the market in general is looking at this like, okay, well, it's pretty good, but it ain't that good. Maybe we'll go elsewhere. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a nothing burger tomorrow, which is, again, what I was saying this morning. The price action doesn't really surprise me here. It shouldn't surprise you. This was not a stock that was really coiling, waiting for a big catalyst to spring higher. It was just kind of drifting in a trading range. So I say get over the fixation on Nvidia. Just start looking for things that work now, as opposed to that used to work, aren't now, but you're sure hoping that they will in the future. If you could just focus on what's happening right now, if you can focus on what's happening right now, that's going to be the only thing you need to worry about. Okay. Anyway, guess what? That's all I got for you. So let's just watch this thing tomorrow. If it falls to the 50, that's when you want to pull the trigger. I don't think you need to pull the trigger on the upside because it ain't going anywhere for a while, okay? All right, have a good one.